Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In the previous part, we finished up over here in Neverland, ended up in Destiny Islands, encountering Riku. We also saw a vision of him growing up, and on our way traveling, we saw Ventus, but Xehanort was calling us, and we're gonna figure out what he was calling us for.
Master Xehanort, you wish to see me?
There is no time to lose. I have terrible news. Ventus has stumbled upon the secrets of his origins.
Then? I just saw him. He passed right in front of me. What happened?
Ventus is on his way home. If you could have seen the fury in his eyes, I'm certain he's capable of anything. I fear the boy may attempt to force the truth out of Ericus. Master Terra, you must hurry back and see to your friend's safety.
Of course.
The Dark Impulse command style. Oh boy. Well, I guess we gotta go to Land of Departure. Next time on Let's Play. No, I'm kidding. Alright, well, I guess we'll do that. Also, I did equip Ends of the Earth Keyblade off screen, so yeah. And I readjusted my command deck as well.
But you must exist no more. What?
Nani?
Have you gone mad?
Terra, I command you, step aside.
No!
You will not heed your master?
I won't!
Why do all my attempts to reach you fail? If you don't have it in your heart to obey, then you will have to share Ventus's fate.
Enough, Terra! He's right!
Quiet!
Terra!
You may be my master, but I will not let you hurt my friend!
Has the darkness taken you, Terra?
Wait, Terra!
Yes, we are facing up against Lord Ozai. I mean, Luke Sky. I mean, Master Ericus Anger. Or Anger? No, Master Ericus himself. And introducing with the new command style, Dark Impulse. I don't want to. He can be really difficult. At least for me, he's always been very difficult. Oh my gosh. I love... Man, Terra is just in... This is what I was talking about at the end of the last part, is that Terra just cares so much for his friends that he's willing to fight his own master.
You're done!
he's willing to fight his own master about it. Dun, 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 dun. Ow! we hit each other at the same time. I guess. I guess the pupil is not so different from the master. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I barely got the max out for there. This move, he leaves himself wide open. Wide open. Oh! But you gotta make sure you're not close enough for him to do that. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that again. Gosh, he does so much damage. Oh, come on. I will not prepare myself. No, leave me alone, please. God, I feel like I'm doing worse. Oh my gosh, I wish Kiraga could... Okay. Ow. Oh my gosh, you see how... Oh my gosh! No, 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 no. Oh no! Gosh. Oh gosh. I guess while I'm fighting him, I do want to talk more about... Okay, I guess this is where I'm going to get into the second part of my rant about Terra. So, a lot of people do not like Terra because of what they see, and, you know, rightfully so. He does seem like he's easily manipulated. And I get why people say he's easily manipulated, and it's, and here's the thing, right? The thing is that we know these villains. We've seen these villains before. We know their backstory. We've seen the Disney films. Come on, let's be real. Like, we know these characters. Terra hasn't! This is the first time he's seen the outside world! The first time he's ever been outside of this world! No! No! At least we got Heal Strike, though! Heal Strike, you get that from surviving lethal damage 5 times, so... yeah. Yeah, this is the first time he's been outside of this world, and he doesn't know much about people. He knows about the darkness, sure, a little bit, but the only thing he knows about... oh my gosh. Oh, what? Really? The only thing he knows about the darkness is what his master has taught him. And a lot of what his master taught him is, you know, just, oh, you gotta push down the darkness, you gotta ignore it, you gotta... No! Oh my gosh. Dude, when he does that move, it's so... ugh. And... so, let's go through the list. We've got Maleficent, okay? Alright, this, like, legit, this is the very first world he's been to outside of this world. Okay, we just keep hitting each other! You know, and the only other person he's met, right, outside of his friends is Master Xehanort, which he's like the only person, after being devastated about what just happened, he comes to him and he goes, "Oh, you're fine as you are. You just need to learn how to channel the darkness." And you know, he's the first one that really puts a doubt in his master's teaching that you know, about light and darkness, right? You know, other than that, he's been surrounded by people who kind of agreed with the same view that he did. Who else? The Queen. Like, he knew that the Queen was evil. Can I block these? Like, he knew that the Queen was evil. Like, no questions about that. He didn't really follow through what the Queen told him to do on purpose, and he's like, "Oh yeah, likely story." All right, I think this is where I'm killing him. Yep. Okay. How could you? I guess I'll finish my rant a little later.
What have I done? Master, I just wanted to keep Ven safe.
No, you were right. I failed you, Terra. Perhaps I've no one to blame but myself for the darkness inside you. And now, I've done worse. Raised my Keyblade against you and Ventus. My own heart is darkest.
Master Ericus.
What a sight. Why do you trouble yourself with remorse, Master Terra? The man was bent on doing harm to your friend, his own pupil.
Master Xehanort, why?
You know, at times I find your progress quite striking. But you still fall short. Let all that anger out, my boy. Give your heart over to darkness.
What do you mean?
Still so blind. Then I will make you see. Come to the place where all Keyblade wielders leave their mark on fate. The Keyblade Graveyard. There you will watch your dear Ventus and Aqua meet their ends. And the last light within you will die. You won't need a home anymore where you're going.
What? Xehanort! Aqua, I won't let him hurt you.
We got the Chaos Ripper. A Keyblade with long reach that does little for your magic, but provides an outstanding boost in strength. I believe it actually gives negative magic. I believe it... no, I think there's a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 1 that actually does that. I don't remember which one. Yeah, that was... that was quite something. I like how now it's blocked off from any connection, because it's a world succumbed by darkness. If we come here, yeah, it's kind of like the nighttime part, but you see in the background there's darkness and there's clouds. The castle's destroyed. Man, kind of sad. It is kind of sad what happened to the road forward collapsed. Yeah, it's kind of sad what happened. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and there's no music. It's just ambient sounds. It's really creepy. Actually, now that I think about it, it's actually really creepy. Yeah, but as I was saying before, it's like, yeah, so this was the only home he had. He had Master Ericus, he had Terra, Ventus, well, Aqua longer than Ventus, but, yeah, and so he grew up with his master, Ericus, and, you know, Ericus tries to teach him how to fight the darkness and everything by bringing it down, pushing it down every corner. But yeah, the first person that we see is Master Xehanort, someone he's not familiar with, someone that he was with Master Ericus, and so he seems like a trustworthy guy. But, you know, as we, the audience, know, he's actually a villain. Like, we know that from the previous game, Kingdom Hearts 2, with Xemnas, the Nobody, and finding out about that he's the Nobody of Xehanort, and then also knowing that the Heartless is Ansem. Which, if you played Kingdom Hearts 1, you know how bad Ansem was. Yeah, so, yeah, and he just had a heart-crushing moment of he wasn't deemed master. And then here comes Xehanort, who's like, oh, you're fine the way you are. Yeah, and then the first world, which is the first world he's ever been to outside of this one, finds Maleficent. You know, he doesn't really think too much of her. It's not that he's trusting, it's just that he just doesn't... He's never had any experience outside of this world. And he doesn't really think too much of her. He just agrees with her statement that the unversed are based. Right? And then, you know, and then he was forced to, quote-unquote, take Princess Aurora's heart, which we know that it actually wasn't him that did that. But he thought he did that, and that instilled a lot of doubt in him. Also, I just realized that I could be walking around while I'm giving this rant. Okay, and then there's the Queen, right, which I talked about. Like, Terra didn't believe the Queen. He wasn't manipulated by the Queen. He just wanted to talk to Snow White and see if she knew about Master Xehanort. Yeah, there's no manipulation there. The next one, there's no villain manipulating Terra, so, Castle of Dreams, okay. So, Radiant Garden, more Master Xehanort. Aqua, yeah, I talked about it already. Aqua, he finds out that Aqua was spying on him. Ericus was worried about him. Doesn't really trust. Well, he feels like Ericus doesn't really trust him. And then, here comes Xehanort, coming to the rescue and everything. And, just telling him, oh, you're good. You're a master in my eyes. I proclaim you to be master and everything. And then so we fast forward, not Disney Town, Deep Space with Professor Jumba. He isn't, see, that one, like, Terra was cautious of him. And you can see, like, in the beginning, he's just like, oh, yeah, sure, And then he kind of goes along with it, right? But I don't think it's, like, something he's, like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he fully bought into it, right? And it's the same thing with Hades. Like, you see him being like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he literally pushes Hades aside with his shoulder. Like, he doesn't really trust Hades, but he's on guard with Hades. Like, he knows that there's something up with him. So he doesn't really get manipulated by people that much. The thing is that when they tell him to do something, he's like, okay, but he's on guard about what they're doing. Now, the exception would be Captain Hook, right? Like, Captain Hook, yeah, he was actually lied to and manipulated. But, yeah, like, it's not like Terra's just, like, walking into every type of manipulation there is and everything. It's like, no, like, most of the time he was either forced into it or he was on guard by it. And then with Master Xehanort, like, yeah, I mean, I think it's reasonable. And this goes into a really, really dark subject, so I'm probably going to put an annotation to when to skip ahead if you don't want to listen to this type of conversation. But it's a pretty serious and dark conversations. But there are stories, multiple stories of actual people who thought they can trust an adult, and it turns out that they just manipulate them for their own gain. Like, a lot of, and again, this is a really dark subject, but a lot of child abuse, sexual and mental, psychological abuse, kids that leave their parents because of a quote-unquote trusted adult. They manipulate them in this exact same way that Xehanort does, where he puts seeds of doubt in their hearts, doubting the person that was taking care of them, and then once they like trust them enough, then they start taking that abuse. And the thing with this game is that there's a specific type of genre writing or literature writing called dramatic irony, which, if you guys don't know, dramatic irony is when the author writes events that go on with the characters that the characters themselves don't know, but the audience knows secret information that those characters don't know. And this is the case with this game. Like, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, they don't know anything about what happened with Ericus and Xehanort. They don't know anything about who Xehanort is. Like, they just think that he's just a really good friend of Ericus, and they trust Ericus, so therefore, I trust Xehanort. And, we, the audience, like, playing the other games, like, we know that he's not someone to be trusted. He's a villain. So we see what's going on in the background, and the game makes it very clear that he is a villain in our eyes, the audience, with the music and all that. But when you try to put yourself in the character's shoes, they don't know. They really don't know. It's very obvious to us, but when you take off the lens of like I'm the player, and when you put yourself in the shoes of the character, it's like we know. And the purpose of dramatic irony is to really it's mostly for tragedies. Like that's what it's used for. Like it's and that's what we're experiencing right now. It's a tragedy that's unfolding it's unfolding before our eyes with the three trio, and we'll see how it all ends up at the end. But yeah, and it's supposed to invoke a feeling of hopelessness. Like, yeah, there's literally nothing that we can do. And it's like, I felt that with that fight, with that boss fight, because I'm like, man, I wish there was an alternate scenario where, like, Terra just stops fighting Ericus, and Ericus kind of comes to his senses and everything, and, you know, and it just has a happy ending. But unfortunately, it's not a happy ending. And, you know, the thing about Kingdom Hearts is that, yeah, it's a game for kids, but it's very dark, and it's very... It is a serious game. Yeah. And I also wanted to mention that, like, Ericus, like, acknowledged at the end, like, he was so blinded. He didn't see things so clearly. So, yeah, I think that's the end of my rant. I think so. I know yeah, no. Well, I guess that's where I'm gonna end it here. So next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we're gonna take a break from the tragedies. We're gonna take a little breather. That was a lot emotionally. So see you guys next time.